Alright, hello Aries, welcome to your reading. I'm going to do something a little bit different. I have created my very own smudge stick out of rosemary and some wild flowers for some cleansing. And I want to kind of just clear off the energy of the cards. I figured I would do this on camera. Because I'm considering, I wanted to show you guys, I'm considering making a few more of these in bulk and maybe setting up a shop. If you guys are interested, let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll go ahead and start making some more of these rosemary smudge sticks. Maybe I'll make more even in the future of different types of herbs. I'm going to be doing an energy check-in for you guys. Because it's already that time of the year, or that time of the month, I guess. We're already at the last full week of the month. So, what that means is we're going to go ahead, let me put this over here real quick. What we're going to do, we're going to do a Thoth tarot card for your main reading. This is going to be for the month that we are just now in. What we're so at the time of recording it is August. So we're going to be looking at the month that you're currently in. Of course, this doesn't necessarily mean that whenever you're watching this is August. It's just whenever you stumble upon the video and if it makes sense to you, right? So for this past month, what your energies have been like and what they're currently like, we're going to look at next month's energies as well, and then we're going to look at your transitioning energy. After that, I'm going to get the Alice the Wonderland Oracle cards to get a little bit more insight. And we're going to get the tarot to dive a little deeper. We're going to get the tarot of a moon garden and then the Rider-Waite tarot. So, oh, there we go. Let's get this out. As I was saying earlier, this is general, so it may or may not resonate. If it does, awesome. If it doesn't, you can always check out another Aries reading or an Aries energy check-in. Or if you happen to be born on a cusp, maybe your cusping sign might make more sense to you. For you guys, it would be either Pisces or Taurus. Yep, there it is. Alright. I will show you the bottom of the deck at the end of the reading. So, I actually might need to adjust the camera. Hold on a second. Not even focused. There we go. So, for the month that we are in, we have, okay, the Five of Swords, defeat. Can you focus? Okay. I, for some reason, feel like this has to do with perhaps a job or finances. I could be wrong. We would definitely need to get tarot for more information, and we will in a minute. Let's go ahead and look at next month, though. Okay. So we have the Tower, and we have the Knight of Cups. So I feel as though next month there is going to be a bit of a breakdown period. Something's going to come falling apart. But I feel like you're going to rise up. I feel as though somebody's coming in for you to help you up, to give you an offer that you've been wanting. It's just there is going to be a breakdown period as well. For the transitioning energies, we have the Chariot and the Three of Wands virtue. I want to say for some reason there's a period of reflection. Like you're having some sort of understanding of your place in the world. And it's gonna give you quite a bit of accomplishment feeling, like after this huge wave of defeat, I finally know where I'm going now, kind of thing. Like it's almost like a big relief. So it's interesting the tower's there. I wonder if because you finally understand it, you have to change a couple things, and it's a bit of a tower moment. Okay, let's get some of these Alice in Wonderland cards for this month that we are in with the defeat. We have, we're all mad here. Everyone is a little different. So perhaps what has happened this month has to do with multiple people, different ways of thinking. Everyone has a different way of thinking. Even people who are very similar to one another, they are thinking separate thoughts. Nothing's completely exactly the same. Okay, for next month we do have nonsense, it's time to talk sense, and also no need to fear, remember how powerful you are. So despite the fact that there is a breakdown moment, it does feel as though you're going to be making it through it very, maybe not necessarily super easily, but more easily than you anticipate. Alright, and let us see what the transitioning energy is. Hold on, it fell. Oh, okay, here we go. So we have, do not drink poison. Do not do things that you know are bad for you. So I do feel as though that, obviously has to, it's more of a warning. Don't indulge. I'm wondering if you take a break from whatever it is that you are known to indulge in, if you're able to get that, that chariot moment that I was talking about, that sense of knowing your place, you have time to think about it without the blockage of whatever it is that, you're doing. Drinking, smoking, drugs, gambling, whatever it is that you do that is bad for you. So, for the first thing we have here for this month that you've had, we have the Ten of Cups. I feel like there was some sort of happiness that was happening at the beginning of the month. Something good for you, something hopeful. Let's see what this has to say. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So, still kind of good, it feels. Maybe. Because we do have this card, and this is supposed to represent comfort and luxury and things like that. And this is supposed to be friendships and celebrations. I wonder... This peacock almost looks like it's crying. So I almost am wondering if something happened with your friendship group, like your social circle, that kind of messed up something, messed up some sort of luxury for you. It does feel almost a bit backstabby, betrayal. What is happening currently or towards the end of the month? Something quick, because we have the Eight of Staffs. It does feel kind of bad. It does feel kind of piercy. Something's piercing you of some kind, because it does, like these two butterflies here, they're not actually getting stabbed, but the wands are in the way and they're very sharp. It seems as though something could be piercing you, or you just dodged a bullet of some kind, but you feel upset about that. Not that you dodged the bullet, that you even had to begin with. Okay, let's find out what's happening next month. Okay. We do have the Three of Pentacles. So I do feel like maybe there's a chance for some sort of collaboration happening. Maybe to reconcile, whatever the word is. Oh yeah, this came out with it. I didn't get to see what that card was. It's the Justice card. Yeah. People are coming to apologize. Your social group. At the beginning of the month. What's happening? Oh, the Chariot. Okay. You do start coming into yourself again. I'm moving these cards real quick. So, you definitely find yourself in the middle of the month. And we have the Seven of Staffs and the Magician. So there is a bit of defensive energy, but you're manifesting something. You're making something happen. For some reason, I'm saying that you're making something happen without your knowledge of it. Something is manifesting without your knowledge. You're accidentally manifesting something. Interesting. What's the transitioning? The Queen of Cups. Okay. So, it does still feel like a bit of a reflection time period with that Queen for whatever reason. But I do want to say that it's very good. It feels like this transitioning energy is a very good feeling after this energy that was happening in the past. And a little bit of the energy that's happening in the future. With that Seven of Staffs, it does feel almost unnecessary defensiveness. But I could be wrong. I'm going to go ahead and get the Rider-Waite Tarot to clarify everything now. So this Ten of Cups. Alright, so we have with the Ten of Cups, we have the Six of Swords. So I feel as though there was a happiness, there was a hope. But you had to move on from that hope very quickly for whatever reason. It's like it wasn't feasible, so you're like, okay, well, maybe some other time. I'll come back to it later, I want to say. Okay, we have the Hierophant to clarify the Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Okay, this backstabbiness was about tradition, religion, authority, or you were trying to be this Hierophant and be a peacemaker. I feel more so you were trying to be this Hierophant and trying to be the peacemaker, but it could be that this argument was about all those things I had said about before. What about this Eight of Staffs? Okay. Okay. So there is a piercingness to this. But Ten of Cups came back again. Something feels piercing. And I don't know. Maybe you shelved the Ten of Cups to come back to at the end of the month. And for whatever reason, that wasn't able to come to fruition. For some of you, it is able to come to fruition. You were able to shelf and come back to it. despite the fact that there's some sort of piercing feeling with all this too. But for others, that's not the case. So for next month, we do have, again, with the Three Pentacles and Justice, we have the Knight of Wands. So I feel like there's one person specifically who's kind of taking up the reins and coming to you for the group, or as the leader of the group. Like, they're all there, but one person's speaking specifically. They're like the ringleader to come over and to apologize about what they had done, what had happened. Okay, so for this Chariot, we have the Nine of Swords. So this could be this Tower moment. You're having a lot of thoughts in the middle of the month, a lot of doubts, a lot of questioning. Maybe you do forgive your friends, maybe you don't. And maybe you question that decision. Maybe you're worried about more backstabs. If it happened once, it can happen again, right? But through these thoughts and doubts, you work it out and you get into this throne of power, the seat of understanding, I want to say. Okay, so this Magician and the Seven of Staffs, again, there's a needless defensiveness, and then the Magician, you're manifesting something without even realizing that you're doing it, or without meaning to. But we do have the Queen of Pentacles to clarify. So, it's not that you're manifesting anything bad. You're manifesting something good. You're just not meaning to or realizing that you're doing it. It's something that you wanted and something you find precious to you. Or something you're going to find precious to you. It's something that you're going to get without even realizing you wanted. And then once you have it, you realize that's what you've always wanted, I want to say. Interesting. Okay. This transitioning energy, we have the Page of Cups. So I feel as though maybe there's somebody in your life who is helping you work through this, helping you with the don't drink the poison, and with this understanding of where you're at. Yeah, someone's helping you through to help you become this Queen of Cups that you are going to come into. Let's go ahead and look at the underlying real quick. We have the Ten of Discs. We have wealth, growing up, wanting to grow in experience, and rejection of perpetual youth. Perhaps that could be the reasoning for the fight. We do have the the Five of Staffs, so there is some tension, but we also have the Fool. So I do feel as though with this wealth card here, underlying, there is still a lot of prosperity happening. Everyone's a little different. That has to do with this fight, and so does that defeat. There's still prosperity to happen, or to come to you. Growing up, rejection of perpetual youth, perhaps that was some part of the argument with this Five of Staffs as well. The Fool, I feel as though there's somebody who is being a fool, who's having a foolish way of thinking. It could be you, but it could be somebody else. I do feel like it could be you. You might need to change your way of thinking for a moment, but I could be wrong. It could be somebody else. So this is the reading I have for you. I hope it was enlightening. If it was, please let me know. And again, let me know about these smudge sticks. If this is something you're interested in, I could set up a shop. Come on. Boop. Boop. There we go. Kind of. Whatever. It's got a few different flowers. Not that you can see it because it wants to be... Alright, whatever. this is it. Let me know if that's something you're interested in. Um, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys all next week. Bye.